We are here, we are back after a whole bunch of chaos for another new quilt project. So this one comes as a plan for somebody. A good friend of mine that I used to work with when I worked in the preschool has been having some health issues and in and out of the hospital, and I really wanted to make him something that would comfort him while he's dealing with these medical problems and medical diagnosis and all that crazy stuff. So I set out for a plan. I was like, this needs to be done. I want to do this. I have to do this. So initially I had made him a quilt for his little guy, I think about 2017, 2018, which looked like this. So my original plan was to go and make a crown and anchor pattern using Star Wars fabric. So crown and anchor looks like this. And I was going to use Star Wars fabric. It was going to be bright. It was going to be wild. It was going to be crazy. And then I was like, we need to take it down a notch. And so I went and looked at it and I was like, hey, we can do some fat quarter bundles and I'll do some grunge. And then wanting to do this quickly, I was like, but then I'd have to be the person in the shop to be like, can you cut me 20 fat quarters? And I didn't want to be that person. So while I was walking around, I found these Hoffman fat quarter bundles that were perfect. They were nice and calming. And also to get that Star Wars vibe, we've got the lightsaber colors. I mean, that's obviously what it's for, right? And so those are gonna be super fun. And then the more I looked at the crown and anchor, I was like, I don't really want this white background because that's the only color that I really found that would go with it. And I wasn't feeling the white. It just felt like too much white with these colors, and these aren't printed. So I felt like I needed to go a different direction. And then Emily Dennis made her announcement that Happy Stripes pattern, which looks like this, was releasing this week. So I was like, that's perfect. Love it. It's meant to be. It's very calming looking. It looks super fun. It'll look great in some scrappy colors. And it looks like it'll go together quickly, so then I can have this done, quilted, and on its way to him sooner than later. And so since I had my fat quarter bundles, instead of needing 20, the twin size needs 22. So I was perfect. There's 12 in each of these, so I've just got to boot out one of them now. I just needed the accent color, which I found this batik that I think was perfect. It'll help offset just the solid of the Hoffman batiks and also add a little extra and give some texture to it. And I think the brown looks really good. Let me grab these. So I think the brown looks really good with all three of them. So there's our greens, our blues, and our accent. And this is also going to be my binding. So then once this is all together, I can decide either way whether I want to do a blue minky backing or a green and not have it affected by what the binding's touching, because the binding will be brown. So I'm going to get these all cut out. We're going to iron them out and get to work. As you saw, I got a little extra help with my design wall, and so I went ahead, got everything up. I didn't really want to overthink it like I knew I was going to, so I just put everything up, took it back down, and now I've got all my blocks clipped together and they're ready to sew. So that's what I'm gonna do, is I'm gonna start sewing my rows together and hopefully keep them in order, because I ended up not taking a picture of what this looked like overall. But I think even if I did, I don't think I'd be able to keep track, because there's just so many colors going on, even though it's just shades of blue and green. But because the strips are all so close but not, it's gonna be all over the place. So I'm gonna start sewing rows, and then soon enough we'll have a complete quilt top. So we're still moving along sewing the rows, but I wanted to show you that yes, I am pinning. I want these stripes to line up nice and precisely. So I have been pinning the ones where the seams do line up, so then it'll be nice and crisp and super sharp. So we're coming along. Now we're gonna get back to sewing rows, so then we'll have a finished quilt top soon. So here we are, our Happy Stripes quilt is all done. I did the twin size, so it is quite bigger than me, which I think will be perfect for Drew because he is my height, if not slightly taller. So we've got this big beast all done. It went together so well. Using the stripology ruler at the beginning to cut the strips definitely helped speed things up. Just whack it on through. That's a technical term, I'm sure. And so I would absolutely consider investing in that. I actually don't own one just yet, so it'll be on my Christmas list this year for sure, because why not make it easy for people to shop for me? So I give this quilt pattern a super 2 thumbs up. I think it worked together real great. It's gonna look so fun, and I'm super excited to quilt it, especially since everything's in here now. So this will be my first one to completely be start to finish in here with my new long arms. So I highly recommend this quilt. It's actually got 2 sub patterns to do from the corners that you cut off. So I actually sewed those all together. So at some point we'll also have a video showing that off. I didn't record my process, I don't think, but it's gonna be super fun. So it'll have a little companion quilt to go with it and be super exciting. So yay, 2 thumbs up. Happy Stripes quilt is awesome, super easy, super great, super scrappy, and a whole lot of fun.